messing with it. Just go. All right. So anyway, the next one is Alien Covenant pitch meeting. And if anybody's seen Alien Covenant, it is the sequel to Prometheus, which was a prequel to the Alien movie, which Ridley Scott said wasn't a prequel, but it absolutely was. And you can tell by the script, if you watch Prometheus, originally they didn't want to have no alien popping out, though.
Yeah.
And the studio made them do it, because they did it at the very end, like, see, we got an alien. It just came out of nowhere.
Yeah. And then, like, Covenant was kind of supposed to tie Prometheus more securely to the Alien franchise.
Yeah.
They could have done a better job.
Right. It's for real David's story.
Yeah.
Which was the android on the ship or whatever. And when you watch it, when you watch it, it's like, this is Michael Fassbender on the first movie played it real good on Prometheus. But on Alien Covenant, it was, oh my God. It was, I'll do the fingering. Remember that? Like, it's like he just so over the top. So let's see what he say about this on this pitch meeting for
campy.
Alien Covenant.
So, you got an Alien prequel, Prometheus sequel. Do you have a movie for me?
Yes, sir, I do. And this one's going to take place about 10 years after the events of Prometheus.
Amazing. Are we going to answer some of the questions we left hanging in the last movie?
Not really, no.
Oh, okay.
So there's going to be this whole space crew in cryosleep, right? And there's this android, Walter, that's taking care of them.
Right.
But then there's going to be this big solar flare accident, and they're all going to get woken up, except for the captain, who's going to get burned alive.
Burning to death is fatal.
Yeah, it is, and I figure we could get James Franco to play this guy.
What, the guy that dies immediately? That's kind of a big name actor.
Yeah, well, he's gonna be in some other stuff too. It's just not gonna be in the actual movie.
What are you talking about?
Well, have you heard of YouTube?
Hey, yeah, I have.
Well, I just heard about it, so I figure we could put some key scenes on YouTube, and that way we can cut down on the runtime of the movie.
But what if people don't go watch the clips? Are they going to be lost during the movie?
Yeah, a little, for sure. They're definitely gonna make you understand the characters and maybe care about them a little bit before they die.
So maybe we should just keep those in the film?
Well, I don't know. I think it'll be a lot more enjoyable for people if we give them homework.
All right, if you say so.
So anyway, now that James Franco is dead, this guy Orem is in charge.
And what's his deal?
Well, he tells his wife that he thinks everybody's judging him and they don't respect him because he's religious.
Oh, so I guess his faith is going to come into play later, huh?
Not at all. This is the last time we'll mention it.
So why bring it up?
Well, characters have to say things sometimes, and this is the thing that this character can say.
Good point.
So they're on this colonization ship with like 2,000 frozen people on board, and they have 7 years left before they get to this planet they're heading to.
Okay.
But then they pick up this weird transmission from a super nearby planet that's actually perfect for human life.
How did they not pick that up in their scans?
Yeah, they're gonna ask themselves the same question, and then we're never gonna answer it.
Oh, okay.
So the protagonist, Daniels, whose husband was the captain, she thinks this is a bad idea. They shouldn't go.
And what's her deal? What do we learn about her?
Well, like I said, her name is Daniels, and her husband was the captain.
Right, yeah.
They wanted to build a cabin together.
I'm still not seeing why she's the main character.
Oh, well, she's a badass-looking female character with short hair in an Alien movie.
Oh, there it is. That's a main character right there.
I thought so, too. So anyway, the captain says they should go check out this planet anyway.
Okay.
But there's like this hurricane-level storm, so it's a dangerous trip to make.
Why don't they just wait a bit to see if it passes? I mean, they're 7 years ahead of time on their mission. They can treat themselves to a couple days.
Yeah, well, the movie's happening now, so now is when things have to happen.
Anyway, I imagine they'll send the android down there to make sure it's safe.
They do, of course they do.
Very smart.
And a bunch of them go with them.
Very dumb.
Yeah, well, see, this whole movie kind of falls apart if any single character stops acting dumb, so there's gonna be a lot of that.
Oh.
So they go on this planet and they split up.
That's just, yeah, that is very dumb.
Yeah.
But I guess they must have some pretty good protective gear, some of those space suits and helmets from the last movie.
No, they head into an alien environment with zero precautions.
Oh my God.
Well, actually, that's not true. They have these little hats with ear flaps.
Okay, well, I guess at least their ears are fully protected. Nothing's getting in there.
Well, actually, one of the guys immediately gets an alien parasite in his ear hole.
Oh, he does?
He does, yeah. So then he gets an alien inside of him. It bursts out of him.
Very gross.
Yeah, and this one lady's gonna lock another lady in a room with the alien, and she's gonna get killed.
Well, why would she do that?
I don't know, to stop the thing from spreading, I guess. Anyway, she's gonna head in there anyway after her crewmate's dead and slip on some blood and then accidentally blow the whole ship up. Do all the characters have brain damage, or what's up? They might. So anyway, the rest of the crew's getting attacked by some other aliens, and Walter's gonna lose a hand.
Oh no.
Yeah, and then they get saved by
It's like,
David,
oh my
the
God.
android from the last movie.
He's from the last movie.
He is, and he's been on this planet for 10 years now. He has long hair.
Why'd they make an android with growing hair?
Unclear. So anyway, he's acting super creepy, and he's surrounded by thousands of dead bodies, and so the crew's like, yeah, let's follow this guy. He seems trustworthy.
Oh, I feel like maybe he's not though.
Yeah, well, nobody's gonna catch on to that. And then right away, he cuts his own hair so he can look a lot more like Walter.
So he's clearly planning to take Walter's place.
Yeah, very obviously, but somehow nobody's gonna catch on to it, and we're gonna pretend like it's a big twist later.
That works.
So then David's gonna be all weird with Walter. He's gonna teach him how to play a little flute.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he's gonna be like, you blow. I'll do the fingering. I mean, you know.
No, yeah, I know. Okay.
And then we're gonna have a flashback with David, and he's got a bunch of that black goo from the last movie.
So we're finally gonna explain what that black goo was?
Nope, we're gonna have David drop a bunch of it on the engineers that were living on the planet and killing them all like a weapon of mass destruction.
Well, now I just have more questions about the black goo.
Yeah, we'll see if you raise massive questions and then don't provide answers. That's mysterious.
Oh, it is?
Sure it is.
What was that?
I don't know. So then we're gonna find out that David actually killed Elizabeth from the last movie and did experiments on her.
What? Why?
Look, because he's trying to build the perfect organism, and that's why he's gonna make xenomorphs.
All they do is run around and try to kill things. They can't even reproduce without another organism around.
Yeah, just the perfect organism.
And David is just now gonna create a xenomorph?
That's right.
Didn't we have them find like a big mural sculpture of a xenomorph in Prometheus?
Oh, well, you know, there's no way for me to check that.
Oh, that's too bad.
So then David's gonna be chilling with an alien that just decapitated a crew member, and the captain's gonna kill it.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, and David's gonna be devastated, and then he's gonna be like, okay, Captain, follow me. I wanna show you something.
I mean, there's no way he's gonna follow him, right?
And the captain's gonna follow him.
Okay.
And then David's gonna be like, Captain, put your face in this throbbing alien egg. I assure you it's safe.
I mean, there's no way he's gonna put his face in there, right?
And then he puts his face in.
Okay.
And so then he gets a face hugger on his face and he dies.
Yeah, I bet he does.
So anyway, back on the main ship, this pilot guy, Tennessee, is gonna be like, yo, we gotta go down to the planet and rescue these people. They're in trouble.
Sure.
But the other crewmates are gonna be like, we have 2,000 frozen people on this ship. You want us to fly it through a hurricane to save a handful of people? No.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point.
Yeah, but then Tennessee's like, please, and they're like, okay.
Oh, immediately reversing your convictions is tight.
No, it's not.
I agree.
So David is gonna be attacking Daniels, but then Walter's gonna come in and the two androids are gonna fight while the humans run away to the ship.
Oh boy.
And David is gonna slice Walter's face, and Walter's gonna smash David with a rock and damage his voice box, and David's gonna reach for a knife, and then we're gonna cut away.
Oh, so what happened?
Well, it's gonna seem like Walter caught up with the humans, but later we're gonna reveal that it's actually David.
So wait, David has to defeat Walter, switch clothes with him, cut off his own hand, fix his damaged voice box, and get back to the ship before it takes off?
Yeah, and he gives himself a sliced up face, just like Walter had.
Weren't the humans gone when Walter got his face cut? Nobody knew about that part.
Oh yeah, whoops.
Whoopsie.
So anyway, then a xenomorph is gonna attack the ship and they have to kill it.
Wow, 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 wow.
And then the next day on the ship, there's gonna be a xenomorph and they're gonna have to kill it.
Oh man, it's gonna be tough to defeat a xenomorph on the ship.
Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
Oh, really?
Yeah, see, Daniels is gonna use some heavy machinery against the alien, so it gets launched into space while also almost getting sucked into space herself.
Didn't it play out like that with Ripley in the second movie?
Yeah, it's like an homage.
What?
An homage is when you press Control C on your keyboard and then Control V.
Oh, okay.
And then while Daniels is being put into cryo sleep, she's gonna find out that Walter is actually
Copy
David,
and
which she
paste.
hadn't pieced together yet.
Because of how dumb every character is?
Because of how dumb every character is, that's right. So what do you think?
I mean, it sounds like a fun movie, but I still have a ton of questions.
Yeah, well, we could always answer those in the next movie.
True, I guess we'll make a sequel to this. I mean, if this one doesn't bomb.
It's not gonna bomb, it's an alien movie.
Yes.
Hey everybody, Ryan here.
Yep.
Yeah, bombs. But no, that was Alien Covenant pitch meeting. It covered everything that
Everything.
every
Man,
problem that you had with that.
Man,
Because that switch with David was so telegraphed. It's like, are y'all kidding?
I prefer ham-fisted. Honestly.
It was like to the point where you was like, you not gonna do this, right? This no way. It's not.
No.
This was so obvious that you can't do it, and they did it.
You know, this is one of those things. Like this movie is telling you exactly what it's doing, and it's hiding it from the characters, but forgetting to hide it from the audience.
Those characters are so dumb that they are they're not real.
Yeah.
They seem like a computer simulation. That was a computer simulation. If they came back and had Daniels wake up like, whoo, oh man, we died in a computer simulation.
So
again.
yeah, we're not sending you.
Yeah. Only because they were so dumb and cliched that it's not possible that these characters could have been real.
Yeah. They-
Mind you, these scientists go on a planet with no helmets and then immediately get something in their ear and then go back to the ship and bring it to the ship. And then the lady lock them in a room. She locked the lady in the room that wasn't affected. And then after she died, then she went in the room with the little gun and then slipped on the blood and shot and blew up the ship herself.
Yeah.
Wow. You just can't get no dumber.
Yeah.
And well, okay, so the lady, she gets something on her, and so they all together, so they safe. And she said, "I'm gonna go clean up." And then she walked off in a dark ass cave by herself.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then she got attacked. Well,
Oh.
that's what happens. What happens,
You
when
know,
you,
like this movie, everyone in this movie is too dumb to live,
yeah.
which is why they all die.
Yeah, put your face in there. I assure you, it's very safe. I'm supposed to trust you? Anyway, yeah.
Like David is steadily like trying to show him, hey, by the way, I'm not to be trusted, but come here, I want to show you something. I just
I'm gonna put your face in it.
go put your face in that. No,
Don't
it's
just
safe.
look, get
It's safe.
all up in there.
Hey, look, this dude might as well have been going, I assure you, it's perfectly safe.
Yeah.
Come
So
on, man.
yeah, pitch meeting hit all those points on Alien Covenant.
Like, it's not as funny as it would have been if it was a good movie they were picking
Yeah.
apart.
It's like it was so obvious that
Yeah.
everybody kind of knew all those
Yeah.
problems.
It's like, no, yeah, we all saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna wrap up the stream. Thank y'all for checking out the videos. If anybody watched the stream, please subscribe to the channel.
Definitely.
When you subscribe, hit the bell icon so you can get alerts every time we post new video and every time we live stream.
And of course, we always appreciate every thumbs up and comment we get. You know, feel free to come through when we do live stream. Jump in the chat. We love to hear y'all's opinions on the stuff we review, and we love to hear if y'all have anything you want us to review going forward.
Yes, well said. All right, y'all, we are out of here.